3.
When my family traveled abroad to Australia, we never had a problem trying to find a meal that was quick and a decent price. This was because there was a fast food restaurant on almost every corner that we went to. This also remained true as I studied abroad with my friends across many different countries such as England and Germany, Spain, and so forth. Now, as you can see up here, 475 million people around the world are obese, and 1.5 billion are overweight. Even more shocking is that 200 million children are obese around the world. These children are predicted to have a shorter lifespan than their parents ahead of them. And don't we want our children to have a long and healthy lifestyle? Now, as a college student, I completely understand the difficulties of trying to eat healthy. It's much more fun to go out to Whataburger at midnight and have a whole burger and french fries than it is to sit at home and have an apple by yourself. Fast food and highly processed foods have been one of the many different causes of obesity. And much more of that is also due to us living in more urban areas and having a much more sedentary lifestyle. First, today I'm going to talk to you about the statistics around the world of obesity and the causes. Second, I'm going to tell you about the cost of obesity to our bodies and our pockets. The rich and the poor are both obese, and for many of the same reasons. The main reason is eating habits and a lack of exercise. So first we're going to talk about the statistics around the world. Obesity is prevalent worldwide, and the main reason is due to our eating habits. Obesity can be seen all over the world, in North America, South America, Europe, Africa, and many other different places. In an article titled Adult Obesity by Harvard School of Public Health published in 2014, 2 out of 3 people in the U.S. are obese, 30% in Mexico, 14% in Canada, and the BMI average for men in the UK is 27.4 and 26.9 for women. Now, a healthy BMI would probably be around 15, and obesity is considered a BMI of 30. So as you can see, the UK is very, very close to being at an obesity level. And women in Saudi Arabia, it was 44% and 28% for men were obese, as well as for men, the average BMI was 26.9, just like the women in the UK. Now, poor diets and a lack of exercise have been one of the leading causes of obesity. We're consuming more high-fatty foods, and on top of that, we're consuming more than we're burning. So just like our grandparents used to go pick cotton in the fields, nowadays children aren't picking cotton, they're sitting in their game rooms playing video games. They're not exercising, but yet they're consuming a whole bag of chips. In an article titled The World is Fat in 2007 by the Scientific American Journal, a combination of sweetened foods and higher calorie foods and higher sedentary lifestyles, vegetable oils, and animal source foods equals obesity. Now this is a problem, and it can be solved by making smarter choices on your foods. Instead of picking up those fries, maybe having an apple. Now we have discussed the causes of obesity, and even more shocking are the effects of obesity. Not only is obesity harmful to our bodies, but it's also harmful to our pockets. So we're first going to talk about the cost to our health. First of all, the health costs can include premature death. Now, none of us wants to die early, and especially because obesity is preventable. We can prevent our own death by making better choices in what we eat and increasing our exercise instead of living a sedentary lifestyle. Other effects of obesity are heart disease. Those fat cells that you're consuming are just covering your heart, and it causes the heart disease. Another issue is type 2 diabetes. This is the diabetes that is caused by obesity. Type 1 is caused by a family condition or young children's juvenile diabetes. And another cause is cancer. Other causes can be osteoarthritis. None of these are fun, and they make our lives very difficult. They can cause our bodies not to function. According to the Journal of Managed Care in Medicine, published in 2013, these are the health impacts that have. World Health Organization in May 2014 states that 65% of our world population is living in countries where obesity is killing more people than underweight. The cost of obesity is high. For a disease that is preventable, the amount of money being paid towards it is absurd. In the journal published in 2014 about the direct and indirect cost of overweight and obesity, as your BMI increases, so does the healthcare cost. In a study published by Harvard School of Public Health in 2014 on adult obesity, an adult with obesity per capita could pay at least $3,000. Now, for the payment for all those secondary conditions, such as diabetes and cancer, can range anywhere from paying $9,000 per person to $17,000 per person. Now, today we have learned about the causes of obesity as well as the effects of obesity. So in conclusion, fast food and highly processed foods and an increase of a sedentary lifestyle are the leading causes of obesity. First, we have learned the causes of obesity, and second, we have learned about the cost of obesity. Making simple changes in your lifestyle can make your life much more longer and comfortable.